Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli with Little Blue, and last review, for reviewing Halloweenish films, and on as you're watching this on October 31st, we saved the best for last. Muppets Haunted Mansion. Yep, and as we record this, we did watch it, tonight and such, and he watched it for the first time.
Yep.
I actually watched it. It was actually my second time watching it. I watched it myself, and then I watched it again, this time with him. So, what do we have to say about this?
It was a lot of fun to watch.
Oh, yeah, and it's the Muppets.
It's the Muppets, yeah.
Yeah.
I loved how everything was patterned around the Haunted Mansion from both Disney World and Disneyland.
Yeah.
That was pretty much the premise of the whole story. Gonzo and
Pepe.
Pepe,
the King Prong.
right, were both there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Gonzo, wasn't afraid of anything.
No, but Pepe was.
But Pepe was. And then at the end, it was Pepe who really wasn't afraid at all. And then Gonzo who finally found his fear. So
Yeah.
it was a funny movie. But,
Yeah.
but it also had a good moral of the story, too.
Yeah. And with its guest stars,
Yeah.
Will Arnett as the ghost host.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of different celebrities that made appearances in
Last appearance of Ed Asner.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, as one of the ghosts in the graveyard.
Yes.
And even Danny Trecho. Am I saying his last name right? You know what I'm talking about.
Trejo.
He had appeared.
Trejo,
He had appeared before in a couple other Muppet stuff.
Yeah, he's a good actor.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And some of the others, because even Pepe falling for the bride,
Yeah.
Yeah. Tracy P. Henson and
This was good.
yeah, and John Stamos, if I'm saying his
Stamos.
Yeah, from Full House and Fuller House. He makes an appearance.
He makes an appearance. There were a lot of different celebrities that made appearances in the movie. Of course, it's the Muppets, so
Alfonso Ribeiro.
Yes.
Yeah. Yvette Nicole, I think I said her full name right. And also, the Muppets, because Pepe and Gonzo being the main stars, and the Muppets, they kind of have a party, while Gonzo and Pepe are doing something else.
Right.
Yeah. Kermit dressed up as Miss Piggy, and Miss Piggy dressed up as Kermit.
Yeah. David Rudman.
Yeah, the Muppet performers.
Yes, they were.
Eric Jobson and Dave Goelz, Matt Vogue, and Brian Henson, who reprises his role as the monkey Sal.
Yep.
Remember, it was in the Muppets, and especially starting from the Muppets to remember the Muppets Tonight.
Yes.
From the 90s.
Yes.
Two Muppet trios, this trio, Johnny and Sal. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Brian Henson reprising his role as Sal, and something else, even some of the Muppets as the ghosts,
Mm-hmm.
and Fozzie as the Hatbox Ghost.
Oh yeah.
Stadler and Waldorf were in the were in a Doom buggy.
Yeah, and they even did the pause,
We will continue our tour momentarily.
That was a great ad.
That was, yeah.
That was one of the best parts to me.
Yeah, and one of the signatures of the attraction, of course, any Disney attraction with the "Please remain seated" voice,
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and the dueling portraits.
Yes.
I think it was Sam the Eagle, and I think it was Pops.
Mm-hmm.
And draw, and they were drawing basically.
Yes.
They didn't have guns or anything, in the attraction.
Right.
And trying to remember, even Ralph the dog, he was the organist.
Mm-hmm.
And even the Muppets being the ballroom ghosts, they were still doing jokes, just like in the Muppet Show.
Sure.
Yeah, and the songs in the film, in the Muppets Haunted Mansion film,
right,
they're pretty good. Yeah. And did you also notice Gonzo facing his fear? And he kind of got old and such.
Yeah, that was.
God, that was creepy.
Yeah,
when I first watched it, that was creepy.
Yeah, it
how
was.
Gonzo looked.
It
and
was.
That bony hands,
Yeah, but that was part of his lesson, that he learned. He learned about himself.
Yeah, and in that film,
he actually did have a fear.
It does have a moral lesson, valuable lesson.
It does.
Yes, it does. And the bride's past husbands,
Mm-hmm.
Again, Johnny and Sal. Well, it's mostly Johnny. And then there's, I think it's Scooter, and then there's There's Walter and Uncle Deadly making an appearance. It wouldn't be the same without Uncle Deadly, especially this. And he's the what is it? The what's it called again? I pronounce you. Husband and wife. He's
Minister.
I guess so. That's what Uncle Deadly's. That's what his part is.
Right.
And and like they had some sound effects just like in the attraction.
Yeah, they did.
And Madam Piglota. I hope I said that right, but Miss Piggy is Madame Leota.
Exactly.
And the one who came in and kind of cleaned off the glass ball,
Right.
that was Kim Irvine,
Okay.
the daughter of Leota Toombs.
Right.
Who's the face and head of Madame Leota.
Right.
And Kim Irvine would continue playing, carrying on the legacy of what her mother did, being Madame Leota in the holiday version of Haunted Mansion.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And did you notice this too? There was one part where it was a Shining reference. Come play with us, Gunzo.
Oh,
As he was running in the endless hallway.
I remember that. Yeah,
there was those two pigs.
There were a lot of little I would call Easter eggs, that were in there.
Hotel 999.
Yes, and we knew what was coming with that. It inverted to 666.
It kind of tipped over, broke off.
Yeah, exactly.
That was fun. That was funny.
Yeah, I knew exactly when he said room 999. I went, oh well, this is going to be a 666 reference at some point. Sure enough, it was.
Yeah, because it breaks off,
Exactly.
And so I mean, and everything about this was great. Don't you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but there's one thing that I'm disappointed in is that the partnering and trio, comedy duo of Gonzo and Pepe in this.
Mm-hmm.
It had always been Gonzo and Rizzo the Rat.
Right.
Yeah, and ever since Steve Whitmire's firing and such, and Rizzo was apparently retired. Give me a break. Did you see Rizzo in there too?
Mm.
Rizzo does make an appearance.
Yeah.
But just kind of as a silent appearance. He was there not as a ghost, but he kind of threw something, like a mini frisbees or something. I don't know. So that, and he was with the Muppets singing and such, but that was it.
Yeah.
But I knew it was Rizzo because we know what Rizzo looks like. How that rat looks.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a shame that that it was instead Pepe and Gonzo in this.
Right.
Yeah.
Overall, it was a great movie.
It was fine, but still, it would have been great if it was Rizzo and Gonzo.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one thing I'll sadly complain about this. But, aside from that, what matters is that this was good,
It was good.
It was. And I didn't catch this, but, because it does pay tribute to Ed Asner.
It does.
Yeah. Did you see that?
Yes.
Okay. I missed that again. I have to go back and look. But anyways, oh yeah, I remember Sweetums, he was in there too.
Yes.
Pushing the cart and such, even it would be like a train.
Right.
Yeah. But anyways, I think we covered everything, did we?
I think we did.
Oh, and one more thing. Beaker and Honeydew's cameos.
Yes.
And mentioning something of the budget,
Yes.
They're the moving statues.
Right.
Yeah. So, a way for them to be in there.
Exactly.
Yeah, and did you see Scooter's Elvis, dressed as Elvis?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was, and
yeah,
the Swedish Chef chasing the pumpkin.
Exactly.
There you go. So, I think we pretty much covered everything, and yeah, you guys let us know what you thought of the Muppets Haunted Mansion. Again, we enjoyed it, of course.
Yes, we
did. And
did.
how do we rate this?
I give it out of 5 stars. I give it 4.
I'll give this I'll give this 8 out of 10. Why not?
That's good. Yeah.
That is good. So, yep. So, there you go. And you guys let us know what you thought of our review. Leave comments as always. Give it a like. And any last words still?
Off out.
Yep. Little Blue says off out. And what a better way to wrap up, Halloween, reviewing Halloweenish films with this.
Exactly.
Yes. So
perfect.
So happy Halloween to all of you, right?
Happy Halloween.
Yep. Hope you enjoyed our review of Muppets Haunted Mansion. More reviews coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward. And that concludes and that wraps up our for this month's and this year's review of like Halloweenish films, So, and thanks for joining alongside with me, doing some of these.
Enjoy them.
Yep. So hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys in the next video/review. Take care. Peace out. And one more time, happy Halloween to all of you. Peace.